What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to TreemanTv, and welcome to the newest episode of the car vlog series. If you guys remember where we left off last time, I had just broken / ripped / whatever you want to say to describe how it destroyed my timing belt, which led to a whole host of other problems, which also we had said the worst case scenario was that a piston went up and slapped the valves and caused like total catastrophe. So guess what happened? Basically, it turned out that our worst case scenario was in fact our reality. The valves are damaged, a whole bunch of stuff inside the motor got destroyed. We're going to head over to Julian's right now, and when we get there, I'm going to have him actually explain to you guys with more technical terms what's wrong with the car and what we're going to do going forward to figure out how we're going to get the car back on the road, because that is still the plan. So I'll see you over there. Why don't you tell the good people of YouTube why I'm here to get my car and what's wrong with it?
Yeah, valves slapped together, did some playing around, and the engine's not technically seized, but so when you go to crank the engine, it can't go any further just because the valves are stuck, because they're bent.
And that all happened from the timing belt snap?
Yep. Because the turbo motors are semi-interference, and with semi-interference, the valves can overlap at the same time and hit. So yeah, fun stuff. I mean, it'll turn 180 degrees, or not really 180, 90, and that's about it. But you can't get a full crank.
So I gotta get a new motor is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's either a new motor or rebuild that one. Probably gonna cost you more than a new motor.
We wouldn't do that ourselves. That's a job too big for us to take it down to the block and try to fix it.
Well, there's the difference. So valve slap, valves bent. You don't know what the inside of the head looks like, where the valve seals and stuff are. So if those holes are any messed up or anything, that gets sent off to a machine shop. They got to measure them. If they are chewed up or eaten, those have to be oversized. New valves, new springs, new blah 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 blah. And if for some odd reason it did hit a piston because it like shot out and then the piston came up and smacked it, new pistons, no telling what's wrong with the cylinder walls. So
it's just easier to get a new motor?
Easier to get a new motor, because by the time you get done machine shop and putting all the accessories, I call them accessories, pistons, let's say pistons, rods, hopefully crank's okay, because I don't see any debris in the dipstick.
Right, no shininess.
Yeah, nothing like that. Yeah, so you saved your crank, okay, cool. You would want to do bearings, rods, pistons, regardless, and then I think, well, it's either that or get a new set of heads. So let's say you send them off to machine shop, you're looking at $3 to $5 grand just for the heads. Just for the heads.
Whew.
So
yeah, that's why we're gonna go put that thing on a trailer as soon as the trailer gets back with Dad and the 4Runner. And this is not my new car, but it's sexy. So it's very sexy M3. What's wrong with the M3?
It's been sitting for almost 3 years with a blown clutch.
I thought you were just going to say it's German.
And it's German engineering, not at its finest.
Not at its finest?
No.
At its sexiest?
People of YouTube, do not buy a German car.
What, any of them?
I don't care if it says Mercedes. If you could afford...
Somebody honked at me in a Porsche the other day, and I'm like, I don't think I know anybody that owns a Porsche.
Okay, I take that back. A Porsche.
A Porsche is the only acceptable...
Yeah, a Porsche.
You heard it here. Julian's only acceptable German cars are Porsche.
I mean, unless you can afford to go have the maintenance done, it's not worth the aches and pains. It really isn't.
Yeah, I don't think they know that's my word. I don't think they know that's my word. Yeah, that's my. Hold up. Big on the set, what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick check. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift back. Big on the set, what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick check. you got to get paid. Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Look, hey, I've been trill, you can tell by how I feel when you with me.
Well, finally got the car loaded up onto the trailer. Gonna go take it to grandma's and then we'll unload it there. And it's gonna live in the shop for about a week to two, maybe a month at the max, while I work on getting the finances for a new motor and then waiting on the new motor to get here. After that, we'll be bringing it back here to Julian's house, right back into the garage to put the new motor in and get her back on the road. That is the goal.
On each side, depends on what you want to do. They're right here.
They're still hooking it up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash the subscribe button. And until next time, this is TreeMan signing off. Peace.